Hello, and welcome. I am Webweaver, and I'm so glad that you have found my channel here today. This is where I do a weekly tarot reading just to give us some guidance for our week ahead, some ideas of what might be coming along down the path. As always, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. And I am using the Slavic Legends Tarot. Excuse me. And the Slavic Legends Tarot, all of the major arcana have a Slavic legend tied into the imagery. So I have created a book. There was a printout on the website, but this will hold up better in my bag. But I have all of the Slavic legends that go with those tarot cards. So if we pull any major arcana, I will read the Slavic tarot legend, or the Slavic legend to you. Alright, so this reading is going to be for the 24th, the 25th, the 26th, the 27th, the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th. Is that correct? 4th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. Yep, okay. Alright. I hope you guys have had a lovely week. Ours hasn't been too bad. I am sitting in front of a window that I have open because it was only 74 degrees here today. So I have the windows open to save energy on those electric bills. So you may hear cars, you may be hearing people. It is not raining today. There's an airplane going past. We are almost at the point of being the wettest August on record. So, yeah, my poor garden. All right. What do we need to know for the week ahead? August 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. What do we need to know for the week ahead? What's our message for this week ahead? What do we need to know for our week ahead? I'm going to stop there. Okay. So for Monday, we have the 5 of Coins. And I do have incense going, so if you see some smoke around here, that is why. And let me make sure the video is still going. Yes, since that one stopped a couple weeks ago. So the 5 of Coins, which in other decks, coins are pentacles. So if that's what you're familiar with, that's what it is. This is hard times. This could be ill health. It could be rejection. It could be financial worries. It could be anxiety or stress. Some kind of physical need, perhaps. So Monday starts off with hard times. There could be something in the realm of earth. Physical belongings, physical health, financial security, that start the week off. Then on Tuesday, we have the Queen of Cups. Let me make sure we are still good here. All right, the Queen of Cups. Cups is the realm of water, which is the realm of emotion. I was just working on a write-up on some magical workings this coming next turning of the wheel, and I'm in the water realm at the moment. But this is someone who is loving, is tender-hearted or intuitive. She's staring into the chalice of water there. So psychic abilities, spiritual connection. It's dedication. It's that loving wife or mother, someone who supports and nurtures emotions and relationships. Could be artistic endeavors, but it could be that there's someone in your life that you need to seek out like that. It could be that you need to be that person for someone else. It could be that maybe you are becoming that person, or that intuitive psychic ability is being developed. All right, so Wednesday, we have the Page of Cups. So pages to me tend to be news coming. I always think of like pages running for the government officials and that kind of thing. It's an emotional message or some kind of intuitive message that you need to be in touch with yourself to get. It could also be trying something new emotionally. Something new coming down the pike. But some kind of intuitive message may be coming your way on Wednesday. Okay, so Thursday, we are in the cups this week. Holy smokes. All right, 9 of Cups. So 9s are basically a, while 10s are an ending, 10s can often be the wrapping up of things in that realm, whereas 9s are the finishing. So 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment, satisfaction, hospitality, community, some kind of gathering or festival, material, emotional, and physical well-being. So very much the opposite of what we've got here with the 5 of Coins. This is more, things are ending as you would like them to be. It's wish fulfillment, it's satisfaction. So what a switch over from Monday to Thursday. All right, so Friday we have the 4 of Cups. This is impressive. This is, wow. So we had the 5, we had the 5 of Coins there. So the 4 of Cups, this is very much not seeing what is in front of you, not seeing what is being offered, not liking your choices, but not seeing that there's another one. So this is kind of self-absorption, stuck in your own funk, sitting there with your hands on your chin, needing to snap out of it. There is opportunity and adventure if you just quit moping, quit looking at these choices you don't like and turn around. Of course, there, I think that fish would be kind of terrifying, but if you look, there's a fish holding that last cup. One of my other decks, it's a mermaid, so I feel like that's a little more enticing than the fish, but it's that dissatisfaction with reality, which I feel like we've all been in for quite some time. I'm very dissatisfied with reality at the moment. So, quite a range of emotions here this week. For Saturday, we have the 5 of Swords. So 5s are conflict. 5s are difficulty. So with the 5 of Coins, it's kind of out in the cold. It's, not having what you need physically, financially, that kind of thing. The 5 of Swords is more discord. So it kind of ties into this, not being happy with reality. It's that here you're stuck in your own mind emotionally. Here it's more mentally, self-interest, discord, maybe open dishonor, embarrassment, trickery, but it's a partial defeat. It's not a total defeat. So whatever has happened this week for you, Saturday it's a victory tinged with defeat. So I always think of when Bilbo is being told about the battle that the dwarves engaged in, where they get to the end of the battle and he's told, that we had won, but there was no feast. There was no celebration because our dead were beyond the count of grief. I kind of get that imagery. There is a win, but it's not necessarily the win that you wanted. And then Sunday is the Tower. Sunday is that which no longer serves. Everything comes crashing down. Everything that you thought you had that was your tower comes crashing down, and you are left to rebuild with the things that are meant for you. So this could be personal. This all could also be in the bigger picture. Maybe there's some kind of financial news on Monday that sends the markets reeling, and gas prices going up and food prices jumping, what have you. There may be some news coming, emotional news. There may be a leader who is in tune with what's going on, and some kind of emotional news coming and things turning around a bit. This is wish fulfillment, but we're still kind of like meh, not really thrilled with what's happening, right? Yeah, okay, this helped, but it's not great, and then kaboom. But the Tower is very much it could be a sudden change. It's a release of things. It could be a change of plans. It could be a blow to the ego. But it's some kind of unexpected event that changes everything. And while it may be for your highest good, it may not be pleasant. Usually isn't. So, but that is a major arcana. So let me read to you what the Tower means. Everybody just buckle up this week, apparently. Where are you? There it is. So we have chosen Perun as the hero of the Tower card, considered one of the most powerful Slavic gods, the god of thunder, lightning, sky, and power. Perun is worshipped as the god of storms, ruling the heavens and controlling the element of fire. His thunder and lightning symbolize his presence and might. He was seen as a guardian of order and justice, as well as a protector of people against evil. In Slavic mythology, Perun is often depicted as a man with an imposing stature, a beard, and long hair. He adds an axe or hammer in his hand, holds an axe or hammer in his hand, which symbolizes his power and strength. He was revered by warriors who sought his support before battle. Perun also had significant social importance as his cult was widespread among Slavic communities. He was widely respected and worshipped. His figure symbolized the power of nature, justice, and authority, and his presence was felt in the daily lives and rituals of Slavic communities. His name was often used in the names of rulers and heroes. Perun played an important role in the beliefs related to the struggle between good and evil. He was often portrayed as a rival or adversary of Chernobog, the god of darkness and ill fate. Their conflicts symbolized the battle between the forces of heaven and the underworld. In contemporary times, the figure of Perun reminds us of the power of nature and its unpredictability. His name is often used in reference to thunder and lightning, and his presence can be found in Slavic literature, art, and culture as a symbol of strength and unwavering resolve. So there we have it. That is our week. Buckle up. Looks like it may be a doozy. Just remember to breathe, and that this too shall pass, whatever it is that may come up for you this week. I hope that this is more bigger picture than personal for everyone, but yeah, I hope you are able to make the best of the week ahead, and I will see you next Sunday. Blessed be.